Aries, it's your season. This is your April 2026 reading. I'm sorry it's a bit late. I'm sorry my hair's a mess. I'm sorry I had to fetch this t-shirt from the bottom of the wash basket because I didn't wash it last month. I know, but I know that Aries don't judge. So here we are, okay? I feel like, because we are in Aries season, okay? We're knee deep, we're in Aries season. And I feel like when Aries are in Aries season, and it's weird because I've got this t-shirt on as well, it's quite confrontational to Aries to be in their own season. Let me know in the comments how that lands with you. And although Aries has a reputation, obviously, for being confrontational, I don't feel it hits in that way. I feel like what happens to you in your own season is that you get hard-hitting truths kind of bumping up and asking you to listen. And it's not easy, okay? Not easy. In fact, I'm going to take one of these cards because I want to know what are we dealing with? What area are we dealing with? Personally, I think the last 2 years for Aries has been a bit of a game changer. I don't mean that in the very simple Hallmark greeting cards, you know, we've had an awakening and now it's all okay. Because life doesn't go like that. But I do feel you've had to question your core values. You've had to question your core people, your tribe, who you hang out with. And I feel like there's going to be a further development of that. I also feel like those two cards. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that one's so bloody weird, that one. Okay, first of all, we get Will-O-the-Wisp. Does anyone remember this? Is anyone as old as me and remembers this as the TV programme with Edna, the television set, or whatever it was? That was bloody crazy. Anyway, Will-O-the-Wisp. Oof. Treasures hidden in the shadows. So if you can stand the confrontation, you will be rewarded. That's good to know, isn't it? Because you know what? Sometimes in this life, you do the confrontations and you're not rewarded. I know, those are good days, aren't they? Just kick something under the table. Ooh, okay, yes. This one wanted to come out and it's well weird. Straddling worlds. Wandering between the realms. Interesting. And the third one you get is batshit crazy, and it's like a caterpillar, which is a cat and a cat. It's a caterpillar with a cat's head. I know. Shaman's Dream Oracle, which is what these are, Colette Baron Reid, she can go a bit off-road. But you know what? I like it. So, there's opportunity. You're wandering between worlds. There's treasure hidden. There's rubies in the dirt, as they say. Okay, so we know this. You may find that you've fallen out, or you will fall out with somebody, though. And I'm not getting... I do love and relationships in the second half of this reading, but I'm not getting that it's that. You know, romantic. I'm getting more like colleague, friend, acquaintance, or that there's a situation. For some of you, this is very specific, right? And by the way, if this resonates, please do hype the video. Gets out to more Aries and tells YouTube that you like me. Sometimes YouTube needs to know that. Sometimes I need to know that. I'm so needy. I'm a Pisces, I'm a sign behind you. What can I say? My best friend is an Aries. My boy is an Aries. Yeah, you're always one step ahead of me. Okay, let's take a card. Oh, Jesus Christ. Going in heavy and hard, as the actress said to the bishop. We've got the Eight of Cups. This is the Anna K Tarot, right? And it's pretty full on, particularly the Eight of Cups is pretty full on. Here are the Eight Cups. Here's Saturn in Pisces. Now, I do believe Saturn left my sign of Pisces and went into your sign. I'm sorry about that. Genuinely, I am. Because it is a gigantic ball ache to have Saturn in your sign. I don't care, right, how the astrologers dress this up for you, because it's an arse ache. And yes, okay, I will say, yes, all right, there are treasures hidden in the shadows. There are. You sort of, it's usually about 2 years that Saturn stays in your sign. And it's like a really bloody annoying and boring relative moving in with you for 2 years. But then when they've gone, you kind of miss them and you're a different person and they've changed you. I know. It's contrary because you wouldn't choose it. You wouldn't choose it. Christ, you wouldn't choose it. But here we are. Okay? So, what this card does is, this is something where you have emotional attachment for whatever. It can be a job, a person, a life, whatever. And I was going to tell you something very specific then, and it's just come back to me. Tell them the specific channel that you had. This is only for a few of you. There's a WhatsApp group you're in. It's about to go pear-shaped. For some of you, there is a subgroup of the WhatsApp group. And I don't know if it's going pear-shaped in the subgroup or whether you're in the subgroup, and you have to let me know in the comments if it's you, because all hell's going to break loose and you need to spill the tea right here in this video. Okay, now, attachments, moving away. The eights in tarot, always movement. Cups, feelings, moving away from feelings. Distancing. Now, Aries, you are good at this. You are, well, mostly very good at this, because I don't know why. Aries is really straightforward. It's like, it's Eric Cartman. Screw you guys, I'm going home, you know? Cheers. Oh, I've just seen that some shorts are pegged out on the line and they're really creased, Aries. I've had a coffee, so I'm a little bit kind of all over the place. I have to go and shake them after the video. So, you don't dither normally, but sometimes something or someone can get under your skin and you can feel sorry for them, and this is your kind of kryptonite, is the underdog. Aries feels sorry for the underdog. It's why Aries are very often quite political or championing a cause, you know, supporting the underdog, standing up for someone at work, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, sometimes no good deed goes unpunished. What are those man boobs? Wow. Okay, guy needs a tankini if anybody ever did. You got the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands, I'm going to do this. At least he's wearing a loincloth. This kind of feels like internet dating to a certain extent. All he needs is a big fish, like in this thing. Hey, baby. Here's me in a loincloth with my big fish. Big fish energy. 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands, winner, winner, chicken dinner or vegan alternative. Glad to see it, but in the middle, these two seem connected, and they would because they're both cups. 5 of Cups. You got to swim through some, it's a bit like, and I always say this, Shawshank Redemption. You know, Dufresne crawled through 25 meters of shit that day. You know that one? And there's old Tim Robbins. Oh, I know, it's smoking hot. Going like this, crawling through a shit pipe. But then he pops out the other end in this just amazing sunny field of loveliness. So you're like, am I Dufresne in this? Am I crawling through the shit pipe? I think you are. I think you are. There's no avoiding that. Look at that dark cloud, you know, it's a 5. 5s are disruptors. 8s are movement. 5s are disruptors. Movement, disruption, movement, disruption. Think that way, okay? Also, remember, treasure in the shadows, opportunity, crazy caterpillar, and wandering between the realms, okay? What my mum calls, you're neither nout nor summit. But, Tankini man, winner winner, chicken dinner, vegan alternative. Okay? Remember to hype the video. It's probably the same thing that you would do if he came up on your Tinder. You'd be like, swing! Left, 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 left. If you want to hype the video, you hit the like button. You go left, left, left. Swing. Okay. I'll probably ask you that again. YouTube likes it. YouTube loves it. Oh, Christ. Aries. Woof. If I'd have known it'd be like this, I might have brushed my hair. Okay, flipping heck. Three of Swords. This is a full-on Three of Swords. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's pulled an all-nighter, definitely. So she. This is one of those, we decided to have a talk and we started at 3 a.m, you know. Anyway, Three of Swords. Difficult card. When the Three of Swords pops up and you've already got the Five of Cups and you've already got the Eight of Cups, you're digging deep. This is like, you know, it might be worth booking some therapy. Aries don't normally do therapy, but, you know, something like that. This goes deep, and it goes deep, and this reminds me a little bit of your opposite sign, Libra. Had a reading a bit like this, and Taurus actually, where the Three of Swords, it can be 3 years ago, it can be 3 years old. It's triangulation of some kind. That's not the best triangle, but you know what I mean. It's deep emotional troughs of stuff. Okay, Aries? It's the real thing, you know? So this could be from childhood, this could be abandonment issues. Aries can, and it's not very often, because I don't know why. You tell me why, because you're an Aries and I'm so opposite, so different to Aries. But of course my boy's an Aries and my friend's an Aries, and so I get this window of how good they are at walking away when they need to walk away, but also the times when they are emotionally caught up in something and don't feel that they can. And I feel like you may be emotionally caught up in something here. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. Mr. Boring, the Knight of Pentacles. Would you like to come and look at my coin collection? I have been collecting fossils as well for a very long time, and I've catalogued them on a spreadsheet which I could send to you as a PDF. That is, I almost sent myself to sleep then. Like, I'm quite tired, by the way, because it's been the boy's special birthday. So, yeah, so that's caused me at least a week of tiredness. Because I'm Pisces and we can't. And the boy's like, yeah, birthday, woohoo, let's do more. And I'm there like, oh God. Anyway, I'm a tired old fish. Knight of Pentacles, slow, methodical. Right, if this is to do with work, you might have beef at work, you might have beef in a friend group, wherever it is, okay, wherever this is, make sure that you're clinical, because you can be careless at detail sometimes. I think careless is too strong a word, but you can be very action orientated. There's me trying to be diplomatic, not always very good at that. You can be action orientated, and this situation might require a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? Meticulous clout. So in other words, if you're getting called into something at work, bloody well have some evidence for yourself, okay? If you're getting called into some sort of work meeting, don't go alone. Never go into a meeting where you're outnumbered, you know? If they've got 2 people, you've got 2 people. If they've got 3 people, you've got 2 people, but you've never got 1 person. Remember that. I used to work for a union. I know how it works. Never go into a meeting unaccompanied. If I could like tattoo it somewhere. Okay, for some of you, this is more on the emotional side. I will look at relationships now. See how it's playing out with your friends, with our friends and neighbours, loved ones. Oof, that was a terrible shuffle. I've never been good at that. My mum can do that. She can do like, you know, the shuffle where you go like that. Whereas I tend to sort of go oof, and the cards just meet each other. You. Ooh, hello. Oh, that's really nice. Okay, that's nice too. Ooh. Now then. Okay. Two of Cups. These two sweethearts, Venus in Cancer. You put the phone down first. Everything you say is amazing. No, everything you say is amazing. I know, they've probably been together about 6 weeks. These two are, it's nice. I'm not going to try and crap on this from a height because it's really sweet and this is your love life. And we're just saying that this could be very encouraging for you. Okay? If you're single, I'd say get out there. I know with Aries that's normally in real life, you're not massively the internet dating type, and I get it. You do you, and you do whatever it takes to, you know, get yourself exposure, as it were. But this is very nice, and it's partnership. You could be looking at partnership in business. You could be looking at partnership in friendship. You could be looking at partnership in love. But then this guy comes in with his game of chess and his very neat looking armour and his ice blueness. Can represent air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but also can represent people of a cool nature. Now, Aries wears their heart on their sleeve, not because you're soppy romantics, but because you wear all your feelings on your sleeve and on your head and in front of you. It's just like you have that face. And I know this from the boy. Boy can't lie. He does try a little bit, absolutely crap at it. I'm just like, no, that's not the case. If he's sad, I know. If he's happy, I know. If all manner of weather is emotionally crossing his face, you can see it in Aries faces. So this is not you, this is somebody else. So some of you may be caught up in a situation where you can't read somebody's motives, mood, actions, okay? It may or may not be good. I'm not saying that this is, I'm not really getting a vibe from it. So I'm not getting a difficult, someone's hiding something vibe. I'm just getting this cool, calm, collected, your move. It's a chess game. Intellectual as well. So this is like, it can be mind games, but it can be pleasant and good mind games. And it can just be mental maneuvers around romantic things or around relationships. And then we get this, which is a lot more, what's the word? It's just straightforwardly romantic and nice. It's Jupiter in Pisces. It's your dreams, your wishes, your hopes, and the kind of soft side of your heart, which I think Aries can struggle with sometimes. They can... What's the word? They can find it difficult to access their soft underbelly. And also, this is your heart's desire. Not what you think you might want, not what you hope will happen. You know, it's your heart's desire. Don't ignore... I'm going to write this down. I haven't got a pen, Aries. For the love of God, don't ignore your heart's desire, Aries. Don't do it. Is there ever a pen in the pot? No. But Aries, is there a shit pencil that's like one of the highest B's or whatever, or H's, H3, where it just writes like a bloody scratch thing that never works. Right, don't ignore your heart's desire. I know that sounds a bit wanky and it's a little bit Hallmark, your heart's desire. But it's really important, actually. Your heart's desire is really important. Let's take, and there will be an extended love reading, Aries. In the extended love reading, I go very granular. So it's like if you have a love interest in mind, or if you want to know about your ex, your present, whoever. If there's someone in mind, I do you and them side by side. I choose a deck for you, a deck for them, and then I have like a bridge deck that goes down the middle. And that bridge deck is what brings you together. And then we pull shadow cards and pull it all apart and say, what's troubling you? What stands in the way? I'm taking some interesting cards here. Oh, that's nice. It's weird because I don't have to, oh, you get that one again. I don't have to, oh, you get that one again. Shuffle them for some reason. Hermit. I don't know if this is your energy or their energy, okay? I'm using a different deck, by the way. I'm using Sarsaparilla because it's lush. I don't know if it's your energy or their energy. Some of you are dealing with someone who's like an invisible person, or someone who is hidden a bit for some reason, or their motives are hidden, or the timeline is hidden, or something is a bit inaccessible. And for some of you, because Aries does not nonsense around, you don't mess about. So some of you, if a relationship is too distant or confusing, you may put distance between you and that person. You may create distance, and I think it will bring them closer, but I don't know if you want that. Do you know what I mean? I'm just writing it down. Because Aries doesn't do ultimatums, you just do what you feel. But it would clarify things. Distance would clarify things. You get the Six of Swords, which is the potential to move on to somewhere else. The potential to move on with someone or without them. You're in Aries season. I think Chiron's in Aries. I think Saturn's in Aries. I think Neptune's in Aries. That's full on. I'm not an astrologer, okay? And if one of you is an astrologer, put something in the comments for the rest of us. But I know enough to know, because I've been monitoring you. And I know that, like, big things are afoot, big shifts. You can't have those kinds of karmic kind of planets like Chiron and Saturn without there being measurable, ooh, I've got the hiccups, transitions, okay? Then you get the Nine of Cups, Jupiter in Pisces, and we saw this one before. So it's doubly important that your behavior is guided by your heart's desire. Okay, it's doubly important. Then we get this card, which is really annoying for an Aries because it's the Two of Swords, which says, and I get this, you may not be able to judge what is good and what is not good at the moment. It may come out later in the wash. And also, that's why it shows a blindfold. There's like a third option behind this person that will emerge, which could be someone else. It could be another way of doing it. It could be that you don't put distance, that you come closer, that you, whatever it is, okay? But I'm really pleased to see, woohoo, that you get the Six of Wands again. Now, once is good, but twice, and we don't have to endure the mankini, the loincloth, the big fish energy, any of that. And by the way, I love doing this, let me know, keep it relatively clean, because you know what YouTube's like, the worst. And if you're still here at this point in the video, thank you very much. Let me know the funniest, okay, picture, say profile picture, that you ever saw on internet dating. Maybe not the ones people send to you, because that's usually only one thing. I know. Why do they do that? But let me know the funniest one. Funniest one I saw was someone whose profile picture was their wedding, and the bride was still in it with a helicopter behind them. I couldn't work it out. Maybe they were like not the groom, but I think there were other pictures like, and they were the groom. Just like, issues, anyone? So anyway, winner winner, chicken dinner or vegan alternative. There are big opportunities in the shadows, treasure in the shadows. This is a pivotal time for you. It's not the easiest. There will be some tears shed. There will be some light cast on darkness. There will be big shifts with anybody who's in your life, friend, foe, or lover, who is not showing their hand. You know, you're not going to be in it for mind games. It's not your style, okay? Let's go. I'm going to go do the extended reading. I'm going to take a deck for you. I'm going to take a deck for them. I'm going to look particularly... I'm going to look around the energy of this mind games, hidden things, how to navigate it, you and them side by side. Okay? Aries. I know. It's a lot. I will see you on the other side. The link is below if you want it. Namaste. Don't forget to tell me your funny profile picture stories.